my dear Virgo. So this is the most likely action, but also the evolution of the relationship, and this is what they would want to have happen. And we have the Three of Swords, so it's heartbreak. So it seems like this person is acting very self-destructive in this relationship. They're rejecting all their feelings for you, and they're deciding that the relationship is bad for them, or destructive, or dangerous. King of Wands, Four of Pentacles. It's a very masculine supremacy here. It's like a person wants to be in superiority. It doesn't have to be a male person, it can as well be a female, but someone that's really trying to be the master of themselves and the master of their surrounding, trying to control themselves and their surrounding. But underneath it all, it's just someone that wants to be loved and is scared to be abandoned and left alone. Okay. So I think this person is heartbroken by themselves, not by you, but more about their own decisions when it comes to this relationship. And this is the most likely action. So basically sulking and missing you, but refusing to admit, maybe even to themselves, that this is what they are doing. Okay, this is their intentions. And we have a Six of Wands. So what did I say about them sitting on a high horse? The Six of Wands here, they want victory in this situation. They want to be victorious both over their own flesh and over you and the whole situation. And they think that this is for a good thing. They think that the things that they feel together with you, or the things that happens in your relationship, is destructive. So this is their logic mind telling them that it's better if they can go through this with their head held high. And this is their feelings for you, Nine of Wands. So it's a little bit amusing because we can see that this person is really scared of you, but in the same time possibly stalking you, or always thinking of you, always aiming a lot of energy your way, but also telling themselves that this person is dangerous, they are not good for me, but I can't help just wondering what they do now, and maybe stalking your social media posts, or I hope they're not going further than that. Okay, but it's a person being really interested in you, but trying to deny their interest even to themselves. And it's like themselves is an enigma to them in this situation when they feel these things towards you. Okay, I'm hesitating a little bit because I'm seeing, I was drawn to a face in my candle. I will see if you can see it. It's, I don't know, there's the face. It's a little face. It looks like a woman's face, and it's like a nun almost. I think it shows that the deepest, darkest center of depth is in this person, and that you come with really good intentions, that your intentions are pure, but this person is making you out to be the devil, or allure you like you were the devil. So this is how they see you, like the emperor, like a person that has immense power and a lot of authority. I think they feel very weak in your presence, and maybe you have the gift of speech, so that the things that you tell them, it sounds so right, but it go against what they themselves want. Maybe you tell them that they shouldn't be so selfish in the relationship, but they need to take more responsibility, or that they need to step up their game or become more mature. So in some way you remind them actually of their dad, or a female authority in their life. So they feel a little bit whipped by you, which adds to their little bit hysterical feelings. Okay, and this is how they view the relationship. It's the Three of Pentacles. So it actually seems as they don't feel that you are the destructive thing in the relationship. I think that it's that they are losing their power together with you that makes them feel that it's destructive towards them, destructive towards, it's like they have a certain personality, maybe a personality that they have made up for themselves. Let's say that they have decided that they are the cool guy or the mean girl, for example. And then you come with this authority, this maturity, and telling them how you could best cooperate to make the best possible thing happen. And they feel diminished. They feel as if they are losing their own authority over themselves. And this, I'm feeling like a little bit spoiled brat, mean girl attitude with this person, that they lose their mask when they are with you, because you undress them and you talk about the real things, the truths. And this person don't want to be exposed with their pants down, so to speak, or vulnerable, or without their mask of this being cool or whatever it is. That's their mask. So it's definitely like you're trying to put them straight, and they don't want to. They don't want all this. This is like decisions that we make that's the best for our future, how we treat each other to make the best foundation for the relationship. So it's other healthy things like this. And this person seems to reject it because in some way, maybe you ask them to be their true self and they rather play the game of who they are or try to be a certain persona. So they don't want to be exposed in their vulnerability or as their true self. So this is what they would want to have happen. And this is their dream, and it's the Hierophant. So it definitely seems like they want to sit at your feet and listen to you and learn from you and learn all the things that you have to say, because this is safe. This is making them feel safe and almost like you are their parent in a way. But we have seen with the other cards that they have a lot of pride, and they have put a lot of investments in this persona that they are pretending to be. So I think, again, we see this tug of war between them wanting to listen to you and trust you and give their life up to you, not giving up their personality, but actually finding deeper depths in their personality than just this cocky exterior mask. So I don't know why this person invest so much in a fake persona, but it seems to be very important for them. Maybe they're scared that if they lose it, they become too vulnerable to be heartbroken. If they trust you and then you deceive them, maybe they will feel like they are worse off than what they were before you met them. So it seems like this person has trust issues. They can't trust other people and they can't be themselves around other people. They need to act this certain persona and not tell everyone what they really think or what they really feel. They do feel safe with you, but they also seem to feel like they are losing their power. But secretly, they dream of sitting by your feet and listen to your wisdom. So I guess that's what the nun is all about. It's not about this Puritanism. It's more about some kind of silent and radiating wisdom around you. Okay, so this is the most likely action. Here we have a King of Pentacles. So they are trying to put themselves in the same role where they have seen you. So they're trying to, I don't think they feel that they are in this kind of authority, but they want to act as they are. Okay. And here we have the Ten of Pentacles. So it seems pretty beautiful, actually, that it says that even if this person has had this tug of war inside of them, they have had this battle where they are trying to run away from their feelings, run away from you. It seems like it's like a penny has dropped inside of them and something has revealed itself. This is the husband and this is the lifelong marriage. This is also a tribe and marriage or tradition, things that how we bind ourselves together in with blood band or with bands of love. So it seems like you have been starting to win over this person's trust. But we have another part of them inside of them that don't trust you entirely. So even if you have won certain archetypes inside of them, their trust. It's other parts of them that still don't trust you and wants to run away or lie to your face, or it might even act self-destructive, like making a lie or deceiving you in some way, or even betraying you in some way, to destroy the bond that's about to build between you and the bigger part of them. We, as a human, we have a lot of different archetypes inside of us. We have our soul, our ever-dying, undying soul, and that's sometimes in a human being, that can be the part of them that's least visible. And we also have the child, the witch, and the warrior. The child is the vulnerable part of you that has connection straight with your soul and with your higher self. The witch is the one that is interpreting the child's feelings and wants and needs and dreams. And the warrior is the one that protects the child and the witch and seeing to that they get their dreams fulfilled. So it can be like this, for example, that their inner child feels a lot of love for you and feels like you are kindred souls, and they want to be in the closer proximity of you and learn from you. It's like you have had a key that's an opening to their soul, and they have felt this connectedness, and it's like a wind passed through their life when they met you. It was like awakening. It's almost like I feel like I'm being thrown back. But then I think the warrior inside of them is not trusting, because something has happened to this person that have made them lose all their trust in humanity. They might have certain people that they trust, but this can even be not trustworthy people, like people that's have a certain external mask of being cool or callous, people like this that we usually don't trust. I think this person can only trust those kind of people because at least they are honest with their darkest desires and needs. And when someone comes and have like this healthy kind of approach on life and saying this is how we can fix this and this is how beautiful everything can be, they don't believe a word you say. But I think you have win over the witch and the child. It's just that they have this protection around them that's almost reacting towards you and the relationship as they are having an allergic reaction. And it's tied to something that have happened to them before. They might have made a soul contract. Something has happened, a trauma, and then they said, I will never trust a person ever again. And when we say things like this, it becomes like a soul contract in our Akashic book of records. I think this is it's like something just hits. It's like a programming inside this person. So I think they can't help it. It's nothing that they can really control or do anything about. Not this instant. They need to face their fears and their wounds and their traumas and heal. And by that, coming to a different conclusion and becoming stronger, more mature, more solid, more in self-respect and in self-love, and thereby getting a better self-confidence and not being so scared anymore. Here we see death and the 9 of Cups. So I think this person will go through some kind of metamorphosis, but with the 9 of Cups here, it's not very likely that this will happen in an instant and they will magically transform and become the best partner here, starting to listen to you and trust you. It's rather that they need to go through this longer journey of meeting their own traumas and whatever have happened to them in the past that made them feel like the more I love, the more exposed I am to horrible things happening to me. And the more I trust a person, the more I will miss them. For example, when they're gone, the more they mean to me, the more valuable they are, the more gruesome it will be to miss them or give up on them or not have them in our lives anymore. So with the Nine of Cups, it worries me a little bit. It seems as if this person is going for simpler pleasures. It might be that they will go into a little bit depression because the divine tried to connect with them and say, you need to heal this old trauma here. But instead of doing that, because they fear it and they're so scared of it, and they feel like it's the worst thing, and they don't want to feel it, they just want to bury it, they might turn to drugs or alcohol or something else. It's like having an addiction of some sort, that covering up the pain and the thing that we really need to focus on. It's like a distraction here. So I'm seeing this person have learned to trust you despite all their efforts to not trust you. It's like the warrior part of them has said, no, I'm ruling the show. I'm the only one that can give you what you need. Don't trust another person. But then you came in acting all trustworthy, wearing this wise person, acting so natural and warm and generous, and you made them hope for a happy forever after. But the warrior doesn't believe a word here, and it needs to face its trauma. But instead of doing that, it seems like they spiral down in some kind of addiction. Okay, so I will take a card from the Energy Oracle card, and we have Rest and Rejuvenation. So it seems like you need to have a little bit patience with this person, that whenever they run away from you, give them the leash. It's like fishing, if it's strong fish, it's resisting your equipment. You're letting it run for a while and get a little bit tired, and then when it feels a little bit more secure, you wave it in like this, and then it will struggle like this to try to get free again, and you let it run for a while, and then you take it in again. So you need to be very wise and grounded in this situation and have all the patience in the world, and in the same time not letting you get too invested in this situation, because this person is a little bit a loose cannon. They can decide to grow and mature and deal with their issues, and they can decide to lie to themselves and run away. So they are not a safe bet, we can say, for a romantic partner, or having this person as a best friend or a trusted ally, or a person, a relative, or a family member that you can rely on. On the contrary, this person is a loose cannon. So you need to take good care of yourself during this situation, to not lose your energy halfway through the race, or giving up too much energy to this person. So the message here is that it's time to relax. You may have been busy lately, but you should soon be finding more time to just let go. When you do, allow yourself to go within and open up to the peace and wisdom that are vibrating there. This card upright indicates that there should be more leisure time for you now, and more of an opportunity to engage in peaceful thinking. So make this a priority, your inner peace. You might need it. Your connection to spirit brings great assistance, but it can only be achieved through regular relaxation and meditation. Now is a great time to make sure you insert this gentle activity in your daily life. In many ways, this is far more productive than unceasing action. So the divine wants you to save your powers while they are probably doing a lot of the fishing and making this person tire themselves out, until they will be in a weaker state and more approachable by you and your wisdom. I will take some clarification with the Celtic Tarot. So please clarify the Six of Wands. Whoops. Six of Wands, rebirth. So I feel like it's a person resisting their own rebirth. They are resisting the coming of their own soul, and they want to keep this external ego and sitting on their high horse, acting like they know everything in the world, instead of accepting that they don't know that much and that they need help and that they need guidance. Instead, they want to act like they are the master of themselves, which they're not. Okay. And here's the clarification for the 9 of Wands, Magician. They want to be in control. They don't want to lose the control to you and your authority and your wisdom there. I'm feeling like a connection to some kind of a female saint. So you might have had a previous life as a disciple to a female saint, or maybe you yourself have been a saint in a past life, and here you're coming, walking amongst humans and trying to help them the best you can to return to themselves. But some people are a little bit too hysterical to know what's best for them. Okay, so clarification for the Emperor, Ace of Wands. It's like they feel the calling from their soul, from you, from God, from spirit, and they shiver in front of this, because I think there's things that they have a hard time facing. It's some kind of trauma that they don't want to remember. So that's why they get so scared. It's like they can't stay still and start to shiver or clapper their teeth. It's a lot of adrenaline in their body, and that's in connection to you. So they know you're super important, but they're also very scared of you. Clarification for the 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. It's marriage, binding bonds, that you are kind of made for working on your spiritual and personal growth together. It's just so sad that they are resisting it, because you're kindred souls. You could help them a great deal. They can also teach you a great deal, I think. We haven't really seen those sides to them, but we can't read their whole personality here. Now we are seeing the main problem for this, what's going on in your relationship and what this person is dealing with. So clarify what they would want to have happen. 8 of Pentacles. It's a reinforcement of the 3 of Pentacles here. It's really that this person wants to they are trusting you, and they want to give in to the things that you have told them, or the ideas that you have, or the future that you have painted for them. They want to accept all this. This is what they are dreaming of, but it's their fear that makes this so impossible. And the interesting in here we have 13, death, 1 + 3, 4, the Emperor. So they need to face these fears to become the authority of their own life. Clarify the King of Pentacles, their most likely action, justice, and the 10 of Pentacles is the Fool. So it might be that they have recently reached out to you and say to you that they want to make amends, or want you to be together. They might have asked for apology, or they're going to. It's like the Fool and the Justice here. It's a moment of bravery where they feel like, yes, I want everything this person is offering, and I trust them, I believe in them, and I want to show them what I have seen. It's like they have seen the light, or been hit by lightning and suddenly realizing. Clarify the 7 of Swords. And then we have the 10 of Swords. So that's when this trauma is hitting them with their full power. So when they open their face towards the sun and towards trusting you, then in some way it's reminding them of the original trauma. So I don't know exactly what happened, but maybe you made promises to each other that you couldn't keep because of some kind of block. Let's say that there was a war or a big outbreak of the pots, or let's say that there were starvation, or there was big major events happening that made you not being able to keep your promises to each other. Maybe you promised to always keep them safe, or they promised to come back for you, or something has happened where you couldn't keep the promises to each other, not because you betrayed each other, but because the world got in between. And for this person, this was such a big loss that every time they come close to you, they feel this loss because they haven't grieved enough. When we are going through a big trauma, we need to grieve. we need to stay with the pain. In other case, we just save it for later. We need to stay with the pain, digest it, and get closure eventually. And it's like a circular path. We might be very sad and very full of resistance towards what happened, and be angry at God and the universe and everything, and then we start to accept and feel a little bit better, and then comes the anniversary of the day when this happened, and it will burst out in full bloom, or someone says something that reminds them of you, and it will come up in full bloom, and then it starts over. And this cyclic reminder, or the cycling events of the sorrow coming up to surface, is the healing process. But for some reason, maybe this person died in this situation, and they have never had the chance, as in a human body, be able to grieve for the loss of your life together. And this is what comes to surface every time this person gets close to you. They remember the loss, or even the things that they are guilty of or ashamed for. Death, 3 of Wands. So the only way forward is through. The only way forward to a brighter tomorrow is through the sorrow. They can't avoid it. They need to go through it. They need to be brave enough to go through it, to handle it. Clarify the 9 of Cups. They will not be able to handle it in the most gracious way. But this is it's typical for beginners that, trial and error. They don't know exactly how to deal with it. They think, in their mind, they think, I feel better when I take a drink, or I feel better when I'm out partying, or when I do something dangerous or reckless, or throw myself out of an airplane with a parachute, or whatever it is that becomes their addiction. And they try to cope. You see, it's a person trying to cope with their arms stretched out. They don't know. It's like they're putting up their arms. I don't know what to do. I'm just trying my best here. So it's a trial and error. We come here without a map, without a compass, without anyone telling us what we are supposed to do. And here, this person is trying their best to be able to cope, to be able to deal. And they will try stupid things and see if that works, and another stupid thing and see if that works, and the third stupid thing and see if that works. And eventually they might try something that they didn't consider before. Something that's not self-destructive or not an addiction, but actually more closer to actually dealing with it, dealing with the pain of it all. But it will take time, and during this time, for you, it's rest and rejuvenation. Don't take a deep breath and equip yourself with patience. And be sure to see too that most of this person's self-destructive behavior is landing on them and not on their surrounding. We can see this sometimes if there's an aggressive person, everyone are acting so nice towards them, trying to calm them down. Or if someone is always waking up in their pukes from the drinks from the night before, there's someone being there cleaning it up. But here I think it's better if the person is angry, let them be angry, go and do something fun. If they are lying in their own puke or can't help themselves to the bed, let them sleep on the floor. Let them, take care of this themselves. You can show them love and consideration when they act in the way that you want to reward, because this is way better for this person than to reward them for there's more stupid behavior. Okay, so I will see here where your relationship is aiming towards an addiction. It's the end card here. So don't be codependent to their addiction. Instead, let them try this to see if they can make themselves happy, but don't engage, trial and error. Let them make their own mistakes. When they do things you like, then you can be their supportive words, kind gestures, and shower them with the things that you would want to do.